Hey, good afternoon. So this is a special one. Today is Wednesday, 17th of February 2021. I'm travelling on a 127. I'm not surrounded by anybody. Anyway, been looking into a little bit of the historics of what's going on with why we have vaccines. So I'd like to bring us up to date because I'm 47 going on 48. And in the 80s, we had something called HIV that came out in around 1981, 1982. And they discovered this through an animal in Africa. Does that sound similar to what's going on now? Anyway, so they found this and they discovered it. And between 1981 and 1984, Dr. Anthony Fauci got involved. And in 1984, they decided that they would concentrate on the gay community in America. They'd already done what they'd done in Africa, and I won't go into that, but I'm going to really pan in at this particular point in 1984. The reason why is because in 1984 they decided in certain areas, I think it's Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, some other places, that they would try to use the vaccination. The vaccination that they used was called hepatitis C. So this Hep C shot that they were giving people wasn't actually fully trialled amongst people, but what they did was they gave it to the gay community. And most of them were men, if any. There wasn't anything like HPV at that point. They hadn't brought that in. But they decided to give these shots, and these shots were given just to this particular area. And within that 5 years of having this particular the hepatitis C shot, the majority of those gay men had actually passed away. Now, the reason being is because they hadn't actually really trialled it out. If anything, they could have been injecting them with something that was just as bad or as sinister as Hep C. But these people didn't survive. And what I'm finding is now that we're doing this same thing again. We found something in Wuhan. They're trying out stuff on people, but this is now a bigger experiment. And I do believe within the next 5 years, there are going to be a lot more of just not mental health issues. We're going to have different health issues. We're going to have new labels. And in terms of how we are in people, we're going to have new labels because of the social interaction is being cut off, and the way that we've got to social distance and the face covering. So you can't actually see anything but my eyes. People can only talk with a mask on, so it's okay to talk with a mask on. But at the end of the day, it's trying to communicate, and the way we're communicating is by the mobile phone. And there's a lot more going on. So last year, Action Fraud, they saw £68 million go missing through people who were on the internet getting involved with people. They were being scammed. So be wary of all this energy that we've got coming on now, because that's kind of going to be what it's going to be for the next 10 years. And we've got to be a little bit more wary of what kind of mask people are wearing, and is the person on the other side of the... You can FaceTime somebody, it doesn't mean that that person's actually truly showing you what they are. So slow down in terms of rushing into things, because right now we've got the Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus square, and it's incredibly mental. We've got Mercury stationed. We've got a lot more going on behind the scenes in terms of our government, but we've also got a lot more in terms of people. So some people are showing you one way when really they're truly another. Go with your gut instinct. That's what it is for. It's your intuition. And sometimes even if it does lead you down a route, that route is probably the best route for you because you went with your gut instinct. So as I was saying about the historics and the vaccinations, I still don't believe that this is the only solution that we've got, and I don't even think it's a solution at all. And I think if we can discover that we've got other things out there that can help us in terms of how we are health-wise, what we're putting into our bodies, toxins, things like pesticides. We don't know what we're doing when it turns to food and health, and what they're putting in the food and what we're eating and what we're actually digesting in terms of our foods in our body might make you feel like crap. So anyway, people coming up now, so I need to put my mask on. But thank you so much. As I said, this is a special today for the chosen ones. A little bit of historics, a little bit of movement. So I'm going to be on this journey, but please keep living it up, because I'm not giving it up. Have a great day.